Hey guys, BabyArm20 back again. Well, today is Thursday, April 26, 2012, so you know what that means. It's time for their Nintendo eShop update. Okay guys, this week up on the eShop we got two games. First game up for dsiware is Chuck E. Cheese Arcade Room for $4.99. Now what they want to do with this game was basically make it feel like you're at Chuck E. Cheese and spend the day at Chuck E. Cheese. Well, what you end up getting is a game that's just full of mini games, just like Carnival games for the Wii and many other games. So if you already played a bunch of mini games, which I've had, you might want to pass on this one. What you do is you play a bunch of mini games such as whack-a-mole and basketball and stuff like that, and you can actually get tickets, win tickets, and redeem them for prizes just like in any other arcade. So it's basically just playing a bunch of mini games, and that's basically all this game is. They try to say they're trying to, replicate the Chuck E. Cheese experience, but sadly they do not. Next game up is for the Nintendo 3DS download section, and it's Block Factory for $3.99. So for about $4 you can get this Tetris ripoff game, and I call it that because it's set up just like Tetris. You got blocks that fall down. They're different kinds of blocks. They're like multicolored, like Tetris, but they're not like Tetris blocks. They're really funky looking blocks, and you gotta line up so many of them to make them disappear. And just like Tetris, once they get to the top of the playing field, the game is over. Unlike Tetris though, you can actually share this game with friends to get like different backgrounds, different block types. You can actually share your high scores, stuff like that. But 9 times out of 10, if you download this game, you probably don't have a friend that downloaded it either. So that's pretty much all the games we got this week, guys. It's a pretty disappointing week. I do got some exciting information though. Last night I turned on my 3DS. It was the first time in a couple days, and I noticed we did get a Nintendo 3DS like software update. And what that does, the new update, all it does really is on your home menu, you have you can create these blue folders to help organize your games and your applications and stuff like that. So if you're like me and you've downloaded a bunch of games, over the years, you'll have your home menu just filled with games, and you have to kind of just scroll through them all to find what game you want. So basically what you can do now is create a folder for your Game Boy games. You can create a folder for your dsiware games. You can create a folder for all your applications, and you can just organize them and put them all in the folders, and it really does help find your games, and it doesn't let your home menu feel like it's all clustered. So I kind of like that. I don't really like the look of it, because once you spell out the name of the folder, all you really do is see the first letter of the folder on the home page. What I think they should have did is they should have had some icons. They should have had a little Game Boy icon that you could have had to put on the folder, so it kind of looked a little bit more sexier on the home menu. But I don't know, at least they did something that helped you organize your games. Also, what this update does is it actually gave a new layout to the eShop, so if you go there and check it out, you might notice today that the eShop looked a little bit different. It's not too much different, but I guess, it helps you, through the eShop. I don't know. I don't really see too much different with it. Another thing that they did is they did fix and patch all the glitches in Mario Kart 7, like Maku Woohoo glitch, that I'm sure a lot of you guys have ran into it already, where you're playing on Maku Woohoo, Mario Kart 7, you see people fly off the edge, they're around the corner, and next thing you know, they're already on their final lap, and you have no chance. A lot of people already know how to do the shortcut. I'm guilty of it. Every time I race there, I do the shortcut because everyone else does. If you don't do it, you're not going to win. So it's kind of nice that they patched up all that in Mario Kart 7 to where people are actually going to have to race legitimately. So that's pretty much all we got, guys. There is one more thing I'd like to share with you guys. Nintendo Direct of Japan actually announced that new Super Mario Bros. 2 is coming out, I think late August or something like that, for the Nintendo 3DS. So I'm pretty excited about it. I'm a big Mario fan, obviously, and I couldn't end this video without talking about that. One thing I did notice, because all I did was show a couple screenshots, was the Tanuki tail is back again, and this time around you actually use the Tanuki tail like you're supposed to. Instead of hovering like you do in Mario Kart 3D Land, you actually get to run, and the little meter fills up, and you can fly just like in Super Mario Bros. 3. So it's glad to see that the Tanuki tail is actually being used, the right way. I wasn't a big fan of it in Super Mario 3D Land. And one other thing that I did notice in Super Mario, new Super Mario Bros. 2 was they have these new enemies that are gold enemies, which looks really weird. I don't know what they stand for. I don't know what they mean. I don't know if they gives you an incentive for killing them, like they give you extra points. I don't know if they're just really hard enemies. I don't know if they're enemies you can't even kill. I have no idea. All I know is check out this picture right here, and you'll notice there are gold enemies there. And I really never seen that in a Mario game. It's a first. They didn't really talk about it too much, and I'm sure they'll talk about it more in E3, and you know, that's pretty much all I got this week, guys. Pretty bummed out week. We didn't get nothing on the eShop. I was hoping for Wario Land, Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Land 3, Wario Land, but we did not get that. Hopefully we'll get it soon. It's pretty much all for me right now, guys. There'll be more to come shortly. Thanks again.